Welcome to Craftify AI tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a web form directly in Craftify AI. Now to get started, you'll head over to the main menu, choose contacts, and then under that you're going to find web forms. And here we'll just choose create new web form. Now you want to give your web form a name. We're going to make this one simple and call it Contact Us. And then you can also give it a description if you want to, but that's optional. I like to say if this is a Contact Us that I'm going to put on a main page, then I might write main page in the description. Go ahead and click Create, and it's going to go ahead and start off creating our web form. Now let's edit our web form. On the right hand side, you'll see the preview of what it looks like, and this is pretty generic. It's going to look very simple. What we're going to do is be able to change all of this information. Now, before I get to the designing part, I like to go ahead and make sure my form settings look correct. So make sure that it's for a lead or for a customer, whichever makes more sense. And then add my email or the correct email that I would like those responses to arrive to. Now, coming back up, I'm going to click Edit Form, and here we're going to immediately see our visual designer side of our form. If you have created any templates or if you find any templates that we have made, you can find them here. However, I'm going to go ahead and get into the personalization side. First of all, you want to make sure it has all the data that you want to see from your form. So far, this contact form is very simple and straightforward. It has all of the basics that you might need. So first name, email, phone number, description. You come down here, you might look at some different types of choices. Would you like to add a multi-select drop-down menu or a checkbox group? Would you like to add an action button or add different types of design to your layout? All of these things can be easily managed by just clicking and dropping that into the section here. And of course, hovering and clicking on that, you can choose to move things around, copy, duplicate, or also delete those sections as well. Now let's get into the fun design part. Scroll over to the right hand side. You're going to see this is where we can make everything beautiful and customize it exactly for you. So I'm just going to choose this Contact Us section right here and go ahead and design this to make it work for me. So automatically it's in this font, but if you have a font that works for your company, a specific font that you would like to use, we have the entire Google Suite fonts here. So we can just change that to whatever works for us. You can also choose what type of font size you would like it to be, what is the weight, etc. And then colors. If you come over here to this link section on colors, you'll see your brand colors that have already been set up in your business profile. So it's really easy to automatically use the colors that you've already linked. However, if you'd like to change that color to anything else, you're free to do that, to choose any color you'd like on the whole spectrum of the rainbow. You can also choose how you want the text to be aligned, etc. If you'd like there to be a background color, for example, you can use this to really move to choose any color that you would like. I'm going to put that back in to, let's see here. I'll just use our secondary brand color just for fun. You can add a border if you'd like to the section. How are you going to make that border? What color? How was the width? What is the style that you'd like it to be? All of these things are all personalized. So you can start to personalize every aspect of the form if you like. This is just a little overview of how it all works. And then you can come down to your button section and you can also edit the buttons and how they are supposed to look as well. If you want it to be your primary brand color, if you want to change that to a different color, it's really simple right here. Maybe the text color, you might want to change that. All customizable in any way you would like. You can choose to keep or remove other buttons, like we have the reset button here. That's totally optional. You can delete a button. You can add a different type of button if you'd like. All of these things are fully customizable in any way that you would like them to be. So just to show you to play around, I'd just suggest you play around with some of these features to get it just right. And then you can go ahead and click Update Form, and that's going to go ahead and save your form to your project here. And we can come down here to the instructions to copy the code to put it in your website. So it's really simple. If you follow these instructions, it will go live on your website. Click copy code and it will automatically be copied. You can just paste that into wherever your website's HTML is that you would like for your form to appear. Or if you are working with a web designer, you can just copy that code and send it over to them and they can figure all of that out for you. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments, and happy crafting.